morning, YouTube. My name is Will. In the Evo today, got a pretty nasty M3 behind us, sporting a E92, I believe, the V8 version, supercharged. We're gonna give it a good wash, and if there's time, hit cars and coffee. This M3 is loud, good loud, but loud. Wow, did you guys hear that exhaust? Need to wait. So my buddy's coming over. Those are over there. I'll go to Europe backwards driving. Watch out.
I know, it already got me once.
Yeah. And then just kind of like put it in the middle here. I mean, yeah, that works. You can pull forward a little bit. Should be good. So I don't think I knew this was supercharged.
Yeah, this is their biggest.
That is
it's the
big
650.
supercharger. Who makes that?
ESS tuning.
But like, who's the supercharger?
Oh,
Vortex?
Yeah.
Or Vortex, whatever.
Yeah, on the dyno with the tune, it's making like 597. It's like right at 600 to the wheel.
In a car that weighs, I gotta guess, what, 3,700 pounds?
Yeah, right at 35, I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty sick.
It's fun. It's torquey. Just wants to get sideways all day long.
Some coilovers. It's nice though.
No, that's part of the airlift kit.
Oh.
They send you all of that.
I
They give
gotcha.
you like new control arms for the back and all kinds.
Yeah, the Land Rover has airlift. Scares the crap out of me.
Really?
Because I'm like, man, if this breaks, this can't be cheap.
Oh, no. And then I already got carbon side skirts to put on, the extenders, and then a different rear diffuser too.
And congratulations, you've washed one wheel.
Yeah.
Lotus, you're doing really well. You don't care about strangers?
No more stranger danger?
Stranger danger.
Well, there's one person.
Yeah. One person who's not afraid of me.
Sorry, dude.
Come out pretty good, huh?
Now
Yeah.
Now I gotta drop it down and make it look really good.
Boys, ends up. The M3's clean, looks pretty good. We just did a simple wash. It's a little late, it's almost 11. I don't know if the cars and coffee is still gonna be going on, but we're gonna try. Still something going on. I don't know if it's anything, but something. As we were pointing out, I saw Eat Sleep Drive leaving in his ISF. That sucks. I would have loved to have seen that car. It's normally over by now. I'd say that could hurt your ears. All right, yeah, I mean, that thing is stupid loud. I mean, good loud, but loud. Especially when it hits that high pitch up there, like the 8K range. That was actually loud, and I wasn't even that close. Super cool car. If you guys want to see more of it, let me know. I'm sure I can arrange something with him. Now I gotta go get paper towels at Target because the wifey heard they have them, and I don't know why we're on a paper towel shortage all of a sudden. People need to chill out with the hoarding. All right, getting ready to leave, just pulled the Evo out, and yeah, there's definitely a chunk missing, and another chunk. I mean, this is clearly a wear and tear item, obviously, but at the same time, it's like nothing fun ever breaks. Buying new tires, not really that fun. I really want these to last to the end of summer so I can just buy winter tires. I don't know that they're going to now. You know, you should never ask questions you don't want the answer to. I wash this car pretty regularly. I knew the tread didn't look great, but I sure as heck wasn't gonna measure it. I think he was worried I was gonna try to get in front of him. It's one thing to drive the Evo to Cars and Coffee. I don't even get on the highway to go to that. It's another thing to actually get on the highway with those tires. So, taking the FJ today. But if I'm not on the highway, okay, maybe just a little highway. Okay, that's enough, just a little. If I didn't take that one exit, it would have added like 10 minutes to my drive. Like, come on, one little highway on ramp, I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, I'm ready to go into Starbucks, but I can't yet because I gotta make sure, even with the windows down, it's too hot. Okay, the girl did come out really quick. There's a difference between really quick, which is, you know, maybe a minute or two, and really quick, oh, it only took me 15, 20 minutes. Like, there's a very big difference, and I just needed to make sure. All right, it's getting really dark, but I was like, you know, been in the house for several hours. I was gonna decontaminate my car, but I can't have the pups out, so I was like, well, I'll just wash the wifey's car. Go to get my pressure washer out, and I'm like, oh, I still got some decon soap in here. Well, I might as well use it, so I decon soaped her car. Then I was like, well, you know, it's already decontaminated, I might as well clay bar it. So then I did that, and then I was like, well, it's already clay barred, I might as well throw a quick coat of sealant on, and here we are 3 hours later. I did get rid of the fake license plate frame. I'm gonna have to get these plugged because that'll annoy me. Discovered, I don't know, you're gonna be able to see it in the light, but it looks like something nicked here and they touched it up not very well. So I have to get that fixed. And then a couple little rock chips, nothing major, just a couple little spots. And then there's a little dent here, which I knew about that before I bought it. So again, it's dark, you're not gonna be able to see much of this, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at with the car right now. I didn't do any Iron X, obviously, because of the pups. That's why I didn't do it to my car. Plus, I don't have enough to do this car. So, like I said, I went ahead and put a coat of sealant, but that'll get us through the rest of the summer. Sometime this fall, what I'll do is I'll strip it again. I'll do proper decon, and at that point, I'll probably do a polish. I still got to get some of the intricate stuff, like through here. I basically didn't seal any around here because I didn't have time for that. Buddy, about ready? Yeah, you need to go down, go in, cool off, and have dinner. Pup. All right, I'm downtown Cincinnati. 7:30 in the morning. I don't have tinted windows yet, so I kind of have the camera hidden, and I'm definitely not gonna have it outside the car. Not because I'm worried somebody's gonna like jump me, but I don't want people to see me on the camera and then see me leave the car with it in the camera. Or leave the camera in the car. You know what I mean. Second in line.
Thank you.
All right, it is 8:05. I'm already back in the car. Hard to argue with that. I mean, I sat out there for like 20 minutes, but I'd rather sit outside in 20 minutes with basically nobody around and then walked right in. I got to be the first one. Well, technically I was second, but there was 2 counter people. After all this, making sure I had the wife's car, they didn't do the out-of-state inspection. And I felt like the kid asking for homework, but at the end, when she was like, okay, you're all done, I was like, is it just like a COVID thing, or you just don't do the inspections anymore? She's like, no, we still do them. I was just like, oh, okay. And then I just left. And I know it's not a reciprocity, something, where like next door states, neighboring states, because I've bought cars from Kentucky multiple times and I always had to get an inspection. So I'm not really sure why I didn't, and I didn't have to drive her car. I could have just driven my car. Today's finally the day. The even I still do it. The Land Rover is getting tinted, finally. We're gonna get the front windows to match the rear. We're gonna do the windshield, and we're gonna do the sunroof a little bit, which the sunroof is already tinted. I'm just gonna have them put more on because it is too much. All right, we accidentally double booked today, so the pups have a grooming appointment that I have to take them to. So my sister's gonna come get this car, but I can't send my car looking this. I mean, this thing is a mess right now. So, Lotus, hey, they're gonna trim your nails for you. You don't need to do it now. Like all this, like I know people probably think this is silly, but I can't send my car looking like this. We'll dust off, and we're pretty much good at this point. I'm gonna have to clean the whole thing when it gets back and disinfect it because, you know, COVID, but that'll be good enough. I know you guys are getting impatient. All right, hopefully it came out well. Pick up the Land Rover. I've never tinted a car that was already partially tinted, so it was a little kind of confusing to think about. It looks pretty good.
It does look way better. How much was it?
Not as bad as I thought, 504.
Oh my gosh, that is not worth it. That is not worth $500.
So what you think?
Are you legally allowed to have the front tinted?
I don't think so.
Great. That's just perfect.
What do you think?
Yeah, the front looks nice. It's still not worth $500 though. That's absurd.
Yeah, they did this at 55. I could have done 80. 80 would give you heat reduction, but no like real visibility difference. This gives you like a little bit.
Yeah.
Did the sunroof, I think, at 20. These were done at...
20's like...
Our sunroof was done at 20 or 30, and this were done at 20 or 30. Like, whatever the opposite is, one another. Yeah, I was going to remind you not to put your windows down, but clearly...
Where did my wipes go?
Oh, everything's in my car. Looks much darker in there. You don't notice the tint as much inside it.
No.
I think it looks good though. The girl in there that checked me out, or the one I kept talking to, that's her 4Runner next. She's like, I love the color. Almost identical to her 4Runner. It is too. It's a nice 4Runner. How's the drive? It's good. Seem nicer. It looks so much nicer.
Yeah, I wish I would have got the other 2 sunroofs tinted.
Really? I mean, we can always go back and do them. It looks so much nicer. All right, back at the house here. Follow up on the Land Rover window tint. So we ended up getting the XR, which is the ceramic, 15 on the sunroof, 20 on the mirror or on the side windows, and 55 on the windshield. Typically, I like to do the fronts a little bit darker than the rear. Like on the Focus ST, I can't remember the exact numbers, but like the back was like 25 and the front was 20 or something like that, where the front was technically a little bit darker to offset for the windshield. So that way when you would stand back, it would look even. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell on film. It doesn't quite look even because these are tinted from the factory glass and they read 0. They measured them 0, and I believe it. I mean, so I didn't want freaking 0 on the front windows, so that wasn't gonna happen. But combined with the fact that the windshield is tinted, it still does pretty well. So I'm still really happy with it. Matches pretty well. It's obviously way more shiny, like on this side. So, I mean, tinted glass, obviously, better way to go than tinted film, but you know, hey. The windshield though, we've had it for, it's been about a little over, it's been almost 2 weeks now since we first got it back. Now I'm following up with this now, and she loves it. I like it. I've driven it. I haven't driven, neither one of us has driven it at night, but I don't foresee it being much of an issue. We could have done 80%, which would have basically been, you couldn't see it at all, just for more heat reduction, but I was like, we'll go 55 and see how it goes. And I'm glad we did. I like it so much that I'm like tempted to get it on the FJ, but I probably won't just because the FJ is kind of dark already. I don't know. But I will definitely be getting it on the Evo when I finally get the Evo tint fixed. But on the list of things I'm going to fix on the Evo, trust me, that is, window tint is way down the list. And you will notice the mirrors are folded in. That cost me $500. If you haven't seen that video, I believe that was in a previous video, or maybe that'll be in a future video, a different video, maybe it'll be in this video, I don't know. But yeah, $500 for that ability. All right, it's getting too hard to hold the camera. FJ still needs a new alternator. Oh, real quick, I think I did forget to tell you the cost, which is because I don't remember it.
What was it?
Not as bad as I thought, $504.
Oh my gosh, that is not worth it.
It was 5 something off the receipt doesn't have it for some reason. So I'll get it off my credit card statement, but it was 5 something. Basically it was like 180 for the 2 side windows. It was like 120 for the sunroof, and it was like 150, 180 or something for the windshield. So, well, that's gonna do it for this video. I do have a video coming up with the Rover's first service. The FJ is going into the shop as of next week, but by the time this, oh, actually I'm shooting the outro, so yeah. This video was from several weeks back, but this outro is recent, is now, today. Well, obviously it's today, but it's like, because I'm going to upload this video in like a day or two. Anyways, FJ's going to the shop next week. Rover went into the shop, got that back. I'm going to go over that whole detail. That was super expensive. And then the Evo Rally. Evo has been mostly tucked away. Oh, yeah, anyways. Appreciate you guys as always. I'll see you on the next one. Later.